Now this video is inspired by the film Bridesmaids. Now I went to see it with my sister the other night and it was hilarious. So Kirsten Wiig, the main character, she's a baker and I must say actually she's brilliant in this film. Anyway, she makes this beautiful looking cupcake in the actual film, and I want to show you how you can make one just like that. While the cupcakes are cooling down, I'm just going to make the frosting or icing, and that's very easy. All you need is to have double the amount of icing sugar to the amount of butter. So I've got 150 grams of butter, and I'm going to put 300 grams of icing sugar in. So that's, I think it's about 1.5 sticks of butter there, and 2 cups of icing sugar. I worked out all the measurements whilst I was planning. So I'm going to sieve the icing sugar in because you don't want it to get all bumpy and lumpy in there. Now the film, she actually made like a really nice light green colour. So we're going to do the same. So now we're just going to beat the butter and the icing sugar together. Next we're just going to add a drop of green food colouring. Not too much. Always start with less first and see how the colour comes out, okay? Okay, that's a lovely colour. Great, so icing is done. I'm just going to leave this to one side until we need it. Now I'm going to show you how to make the gorgeous petals that she put on the cake. So, let me clear some space. Okay. Now I've got some ready to roll white icing. This is the kind of icing that they put on wedding cakes and stuff, so that's what you need to get. Now just open it up. I probably need about half of this. And we're just going to roll it out. So a sprinkle of icing sugar. Now we just want to roll the icing out until we get a nice thin layer. Great, okay, that's thin enough. Okay, now you don't need to have the correct tools. All you need is a sharp knife and a bit of imagination and you will be fine. So I'm going to cut out some petal shapes, quite big because the one she made was just beautiful. I'm just going to cut them out like leaves, really. Shape like that. Okay. Great, so now I'm going to pop these onto another surface because I'm going to start painting them. And I don't want to get food colouring all over my worktop here. I'm going to use a bit of red food colouring to paint my petals in. But you'll be surprised at the lovely selection of colours you can get nowadays for cakes. And I've also got my little packet of paintbrushes, which I bought especially for doing cakes. So that is one good thing that you need, okay? It's like an art shop now, isn't it? Right, and all we're going to do is literally paint a bit of colour onto the petals. I like doing stuff like this. You want to make it look like a flower. So just a really light bit, really. You know, and if you're not sure what a flower should look like, then literally just get a picture. Get a picture. I find getting pictures really helps me. Now I'm just going to make a little bit for the kind of like the inside bit, the stamen. Okay, which will look a bit knobbly, so just twist it with your fingers. Like that, bits of yellow around it. You can start icing. So I'm going to put my green, beautiful pea green icing into this here, which is an icing bag. Now if you don't have one of these, do not worry. It's not essential actually because you're actually going to be covering up the icing with the petals anyway. do the icing. And then we're going to go down. Start placing the petals on. So there we have your beautiful lily flower cupcake, like the one from Bridesmaids. And I hope you're going to enjoy, experiment, make some beautiful flowers. And now it's my turn to do a great big